Today, I'm taking you through an intermediate calisthenics session focused on building the strength, technique, and mobility you need for the front and back levers. Before we get into the workout, we need to warm up and prime our bodies. We're starting face down on the ground with two different types of A raises to warm up your upper back. First, place your arms by your sides with your palms down. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together as you lift your arms in an A shape. You'll do 20 controlled reps before flipping your palms up. Another 20 reps here focusing on squeezing the shoulder blades together as you lift your hands. Next up is a superset that will prep both your mind and body for the specific requirements of the front and back levers. I say mind because these will get you to focus on the cues that will help perfect your technique. First up is a prone protraction hold for back lever prep. Have your arms next to you with your palms facing up. From here, you're going to protract your shoulders towards the ground. Try to drive your shoulders down towards the floor as much as possible. This action of spreading your shoulder blades out is the positioning you want to focus on when doing your back lever drills. At the same time, you're going to tuck your glutes under your pelvis to help create the hollow body shape needed for a back lever. Hold this position for 20 seconds. The second exercise in this warm-up superset is a hanging retraction with a lat pull down. Start in an overhand dead hang and then depress your shoulders down to your hips while squeezing them together. To do the lat pull down part of this movement, think about pushing the bar down towards your hips. This combination of movements prepares you for the back activation needed for your front lever. Take your time doing 3 reps here so you can really explore your retraction and depression. Do this superset twice with a 60-second rest in between. Your final warm-up exercise is a skin the cat with a hold at the bottom. This is going to open up your shoulders. From your dead hang, pull your knees in towards you. Keep rotating backwards as you pass your feet through your arms. Hold your bottom position for 20 seconds. Try to take relaxed breaths during this time. And that completes your warm-up. We've hit protraction, retraction, external rotation, and end range shoulder extension. Everything your body needs to handle front and back lever training safely and effectively. Alright, now we move into our first front lever specific exercise. A straddle candlestick hold for 3 sets of 20 seconds. Bring your body up into an inverted vertical position. I programmed a straddle position for reduced leverage so it's a more manageable position for intermediate trainees. Here's what you want to think about. Retract and depress your shoulders down by acting like you're trying to put them in your back pockets. Focus on your hip extension by engaging your glutes and pushing your hips up close towards the bar. People say calisthenics is all about upper body, but learning how to use your glutes in the front lever is a game changer for prettier form. This might look easy, but that's the point. I programmed a longer hold here so you can build your baseline muscular endurance. Your shoulders, back, and glutes are all learning to work together before you go into harder variations for shorter, more intense holds. If you can't hold your position for the full 20 seconds, you've positioned yourself too low and need to bring your legs up closer to the bar. Before you repeat your next set, give yourself a 2-minute rest. Next, we're going to work the concentric strength of your back lever with back lever raises in a tuck position. Even though levers are static holds, it helps a lot to train both the eccentric and concentric strength of these movements. You're going to do 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. Start in a back lever candlestick position, then lower down to horizontal. The reason I'm getting you to do this range of motion is so you can practice your shoulder positioning of that all-important protraction without the fatigue of the full range of motion of a skin the cat. Also, you're able to get familiar with your true horizontal position because we've all been there where we see a video of ourselves and our lever is slightly higher than where we would like it to be. After you've lowered into your tucked back lever, use your lats to bring yourself back to your initial starting position before doing the next rep. You're going to rest for 2 minutes between each set. Use your rest to think about your form. What did parallel feel like? What did the protraction feel like? How did it feel to engage your lats? This body awareness is how you're going to build the mind-to-muscle connection needed for good form. Now we flip back around to train the concentric strength of the front lever by doing 3 sets of tuck front lever raises for 4 to 8 reps. From your dead hang, pull your knees up towards your chest. You're going to keep your knees tucked to your chest the entire time. This is going to limit your ability to use momentum. So this is harder, but it means you're really targeting that pure pulling power. You're going to break the bar down and depress your shoulders to engage your lats to lift your feet all the way up to a tucked candlestick position. If you can do 8 clean reps here, you're most likely ready for a harder progression. If 4 reps feels difficult, that's okay. A good marker of progress will be, over the next few weeks, to see if these reps get easier and that you're able to add more reps, even if it's just for the first 1 to 2 sets. Don't forget to rest 2 minutes in between each set. Now we're moving on to dragon flag eccentrics. Dragon flags are a technically easier exercise, so I like to use them for learning the body positioning for a full front lever. You'll be lying down for this one, and your park may have a setup like this, or low bars, or stall bars that you can hold onto while you're lying on the ground. Start by bringing your legs up and having your weight on your upper back. I programmed the full variation here rather than a single leg or straddle, so you can be exposed to the body position of a front lever, where your rib cage is drawing down to your pelvis, but your hips are extended. So it's not a full hollow body position. Grip the bar tightly as you lower with control, maintaining this position. Once you've lowered down, bring yourself back to your initial starting position. You're going to do 3 to 5 reps here for 3 sets with a minute and a half rest in between. Our next 2 exercises will be a superset where we combine the push of a back lever with the pull of a front lever. You'll do 2 sets of these. First up are pseudo planche push-ups with protraction. Set up in a planche plank where your shoulders are shifted forward over your hands and your hands are down closer towards your hip line. Keep your elbows tucked as you lower down with control. After you push back up, try to really emphasize the protraction at the top. Again, this is similar to the back lever, but you also then get to further strengthen your serratus, which is crucial for a lot of calisthenics movements. You're going to do 8 to 12 reps here before moving on to the other exercise in this superset, which is a horizontal low row. I call it this because of the focus of the pull point. Instead of rowing to your chest, you're going to pull the bar towards your hips. This keeps it specific to the front lever technique of hips to bar. You've got 8 to 12 reps here as well, and then a minute and a half rest before doing one more set. For our final exercise, we're finishing with mobility, Superman with rotation. I want to include this exercise because it's easy to forget about general mobility when we are laser focused on achieving specific skills. Lie face down with your arms behind your back and palms up. You're going to extend your upper back by lifting your chest high off the ground while keeping your glutes engaged. Try to keep your chest and arms as high as possible as you bring them outwards. Once you've swooped your arms all the way to where your elbows are near your ears, relax and restart the rep. You're going to do 5 reps, rest for 60 seconds, and then repeat for one more set. And that's a wrap on today's workout and another step towards your front and back lever goals. Let me know how you go with the workout in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new training content. I'll see you in the next workout.